guys, today I will be revealing my top 10 personal favorite roller coasters. Now, I've only been around to riding 27 roller coasters ranging between Kings Island, Stricker's Grove, Kentucky Kingdom, and Holiday World. So I don't really have a broad range of roller coasters to choose from. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's kick things. Now I only got to ride this once, so I'm going to base it off this one ride. Let me just say, it pulls a lot of laterals. People think it's rough. I don't think it is. I mean, it had a little bit of shakiness, but it's not like it's not tolerable. It has some great airtime moments, but I honestly thought it was a little too much. A little too much as in too much laterals. But hey, it's one of the better Woodies out there, so I'll give it that. Coming in at number 9 is another Woody, Thunder Run at Kentucky Kingdom. And this honestly really surprised me. I honestly enjoyed it more than I thought I would, because I heard people say, oh, it's rough. I mean, they got a new train, so I don't know if it helped that much. I mean, I only got to ride it once, and honestly, it was pretty smooth. So I was completely surprised that I liked it as much as I did. But hey, you know, it's still a great Woody. Coming in at number 8 is another Woody, the Beast at Kings Island. And man, this thing is a beast. You're twisting and turning through the woods, staying low to the ground. Although it may not have the airtime, it has the speed. And man, this thing feels like you're flying through it. Plus that double helix at the end, that thing is crazy. If you want an example of a good classic Woody, this would be it. Coming in at number 7, this is our first steel coaster, Thunderbird at Holiday World. And this is non-stop fun from start to finish. The launch is smooth and forceful. You got some great inversions on this thing. And those near-miss elements are, man, I've never experienced anything like that on any roller coaster until I rode Thunderbird. This is a fantastic B&M wing coaster. Arguably the reason why it's almost everyone's favorite wing coaster, at least in America. And I gotta say, it's the only one I've ridden, but I can probably say that it is the best. Coming in at number 6 is Banshee, Kings Island's big and bad B&M invert. And what I love about this thing is that it is super intense. People don't think it is, but man, I think it's very forceful. Some people think it has a rattle. I don't think it does. I don't notice it at all. And one of my favorite elements on this ride is that slow incline twist before you hit the helix and hit the brakes. That thing is awesome. And this thing gives an incredible night ride too, so that just adds to it. I love the theming they did with it. For a Cedar Fair ride, it's pretty decent theming, so Banshee gets a big thumbs up from me. Coming in at number 5 is Diamondback, the third B&M in a row. So you guys can tell I love B&M. But anyways, about Diamondback. I love the drop. It feels like you're falling forever at such a fast speed. I love the airtime. It's all floater airtime, but hey, it's still great airtime. You're twisting and turning, and then you come back, and then that splash down at the end, man, that just really adds to it. So Diamondback will always hold a special place in my heart. Coming in at number 4 is Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom, and this really took me by surprise. I was getting thrown out of my seat left and right. It has so many great ejector air. It's not super tall, but it doesn't really need to be. It packs a punch. Man, I love this thing, and I hope I get to come back and ride this thing later this year before Kentucky Kingdom closes. For the year, that is. Coming in at number 3 is Mystic Timbers, the new for 2017 GCI Woody at Kings Island. And I cannot say enough good things about this. It's the smoothest wooden coaster I've ever ridden. Loads of ejector air. You're twisting and turning all throughout the woods. And man, you are just getting flung everywhere you go. And I love that curve drop. I never thought I would like curve drops as much as I did, but when I rode Mystic Timbers, I was pleasantly surprised. Especially when you're in the back row, man, you get flung over that drop. Was the shed overhyped? Yeah, it was. It was disappointing. But hey, outside of the shed, This ride is fantastic. Hands down, in my opinion, the best ride at Kings Island. Coming in at number 2 is Storm Chaser at Kentucky Kingdom. My first ever RMC. And man, it just blew my mind. That's how good it was when I rode it. I mean, from start to finish, you are doing nothing but just getting flung out of your seat, being flung upside down. Man, this thing is... I can't even put into words how good this thing is. I love the barrel roll drop. I love that all the ejector air you get. And that trick track double up towards the end. I've never experienced anything like that on a roller coaster. That really took me by surprise. And that was really good. And the lap bars do kind of hurt your legs a little bit, but I didn't really take that in consideration when I'm reviewing this thing. So I'm just basing this off my forward ride experiences, and I gotta say, back row is the best seat on this thing. So yeah, I love me some Storm. Finally, number 1 is The Voyage at Holiday World. And wow, what a ride. This thing is, once again, non-stop fun from start to finish. I love the 90-degree bank turns. I love the amount of ejector air you get. You're going out into the woods, and man, you just feel like you're flying through this thing. People think it's rough. It has a little bit of shakiness, but I didn't find it to be too bad. But again, this is arguably my most favorite roller coaster and favorite Woody for that matter. And I can't get enough of it. So there you have it. Those are my personal top 10 roller coasters that I have ridden. Are any of these in your top 10? Are they not? Post all those comments in the comment section below. Make sure to stay tuned for more. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to Coasters Worldwide. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.